A year this week, we all became well aware of the coronavirus global pandemic during health and public social distancing. But for the first time in history, the Las Vegas Strip went dark, devastating our tourism industry, resulting in job loss and leaving many people in dire straits. But there is new hope tonight, and tonight we speak with Clark County Commission Chairwoman Marilyn Kirkpatrick about when the lights went out.
What were your thoughts at that time?
So it was a very scary time. Our number one thought was public health. We have to ensure that people are safe and that we can figure out what this virus means to us.
How have we changed on the Las Vegas Strip since COVID-19 became a reality?
We beat every single odd that they threw at us. So they said in the beginning the Strip could never reopen if it was ever closed. The Strip was open this weekend and we're not quite at 50. We just got to 50% capacity, but people were there, people were coming. They said that we couldn't get kids back into school this year, and we now are starting to get kids back into school. So I think that as a community, we've melded together in this hard time, and we have, just rolled up our sleeves to figure out what do we got to do next in order to ensure that people are safe and that we can still have an economy.
As of today, how much of the county is vaccinated?
So as of today, about, I think it's 22% is vaccinated. We're almost to 500,000 first doses. But remember, we're a population of about 4 million, and about 500,000 of those are children under the age of 16.
And speaking of conventions, that's such a lifeline here, and so many businesses rely on that, small businesses here in our valley. What are your plans to allow them to return when the county takes over the COVID control protocols?
What I can tell you is vaccines are very important. Keeping our positivity rate down is also very important. So we are working through that process now. I can't tell you what it'll look like May 1st. Because things change, but we want to give some stability, and we're working to make that happen.
In a year from now, looking forward, knowing all the stats that you know, schools, gaming, the Strip, housing, what's the forecast?
We're not going to recover overnight. So it is going to take us a few years to get back on track with that recovery. It's a slow, steady recovery for us in Clark County and across the state, and I think that we'll be better for it.
And our Lights Out coverage will continue later at 6:30. We will also have different stories all week looking at what we experienced over the past year, while also looking at the present and future as the pandemic continues.